Hey everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel where for today's video I decided I was going to go in and make a tiny home. This isn't technically the only tiny home I've built because there is a 6x6 home up in the playlist, but this is like a true tiny home, I guess, because it's not a 6x6. And it's kind of a short video. It's pretty like sweet and to the point. I'm trying a new video scheme here, and actually in the comments let me know if you guys end up liking it. Instead of doing every little nook and cranny of the build, I kind of put out all of the basic furniture and left the smaller, fine, like clutter details to being done off screen, and then just did like a whole bunch of like photos at the end where you can see all of the details. So if you guys like that, let me know. If you want to see more of the actual like clutter items being put into the house too, let me know that. I don't know, I'm just trying to like feel out a different way of putting out the videos, I guess, like a different style of video than the slightly longer videos I was doing before. Right now in the build, we're kind of working on the kitchen, and I just gotta say, these counters and the islands, they're custom content counters. I forget who they're from. If you guys want to know, I'll look it up and I can like let you know. But those islands are so cool because they're not like boxy. They're almost like the shape of a T. When I was doing the decor part of the house later, I ended up putting like a trash barrel under that counter, and because I was like, uh-oh, where am I going to put this trash, you know? That's something I don't have in all of my houses because I forget them. But as you can see, this is a tiny little house. They don't have a lot of living space. So it was the end of the build. I was doing my like final walkthrough, and I was like, uh-oh, no barrel. So I was just kind of staring at the house like, where am I going to put it without it being like in the way or blocking something. And at the last minute, I was like, I wonder if it will go under the counter. And I got a small barrel, and I think initially I downsized it, but then I ended up upsizing it. But when I put it under the counter, it totally worked. And I know I've spent a good chunk of this video talking about that one trash barrel, but it really made me happy. We're rapidly running out of time, so I feel like I need to just like rush through discussing the house. But I will say, the way I do the double doors, that's probably the only other thing I definitely want to acknowledge in the house. I love doing single doors like that when they have to be close together. If I have the ability, I always try to space double doors, but if I can't do it, if they literally have to be side by side, I always try to make them look like a double door. And I've never done it with those doors before, but I ended up loving the way that it looks. Once we get the roof on the house, I'm pretty sure we just knock out the bathroom. I might do, I think, like a quick view of it all, put in a mailbox, and then I think we roll right into the photos of the build. So here we're just gonna knock out. I do love these things. These things, I think I don't remember what they came with. They're not CC though. Those are in-game sinks, like one of the expansion packs. And that thing's pretty cool too, because this was a tiny space and I wasn't sure which sink wasn't gonna overwhelm it. And then that guy totally was the one. At this point in the video, that's me realizing that I was blocking a window. So I was like, oops, let me just put all of those things back. And then just realigning the windows because I wanted everything on the higher side in this build. But we're about to put a mailbox down and roll right into the photos. If you guys like the build, please give it a thumbs up before you go, because every time you do, a sim gets a plumbob. And if you guys want to see more of my builds in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn your notifications on to see if YouTube tells you when I've uploaded or not. You know, as I look at the pictures of the house and I like think about it, I will say overall I really do like the way that it turned out. It is definitely a tiny house, but it's still livable. It feels like homey as opposed to, I think, small and like cramped. And I would live there, you know? I hope that, you know, you did and like the way it came out. And even if you didn't, maybe it gave you some ideas for tiny builds of your own. But, I mean, I don't know. I dig it. I think it looks cute. The outside's cute. I think the backyard's probably bigger than the inside. But, hey, This is a house for someone that wants to be outside, not inside. Um, Wherever you guys are, whatever you're doing, I hope you have an awesome rest of the day and that you find your way here for the next one. All right, y'all, take it easy.